You're looking at an old photograph. There's a baby staring back at you. You know intellectually that this is you. Your parents told you so. The date on the back confirms it. But inside, total silence. You're staring at a stranger. You don't remember the sound of their laugh, the smell of their room, or the first time they felt the sting of a scraped knee. The first 3 years of your life are a black hole, a massive foundation of experience that shaped every fiber of your character, yet you have zero access to it. Most people assume it's a glitch, that the infant brain was just too weak to record, but the truth is far more unsettling. Your brain didn't fail to record your life. It overwrote the evidence through something neuroscientists call neurogenesis. In 1905, Sigmund Freud called this infantile amnesia, but it wasn't until 2014 that neuroscientists in Toronto discovered the true biological cost of your development. In your earliest years, your hippocampus, the brain's memory engine, is running in overdrive. Your brain is producing new neurons at such a rapid rate that they literally plow through the soil where your first memories were planted. To build the foundation for who you are now, your brain had to demolish the structures of who you were then. Every new neuron that made you smarter effectively wiped out the connections that held your past. You don't remember being a baby because your brain was busy becoming you. But there's another layer to this, something deeper than biology. To have a memory, you need a self to hold it. You need a narrator. Developmental psychologists Mark Howe and Mary Courage proved that before 18 to 24 months, that narrator doesn't exist. Consider the mirror test. If you put a dot of rouge on a baby's nose and place them in front of a mirror, before 18 months, they'll reach out to touch the other kid in the reflection. They don't realize it's them. If there is no me, there is no main character. And if there is no main character, there's no story to archive. There was experience, sounds, textures, heat, but no you there to package those moments into a biography. Your autobiographical memory didn't start until your ego was born. You don't remember the cradle because the you watching this video right now simply didn't exist yet. If this changes how you see your past, hit like right now. Then comes the architecture of language, and this is where it gets fascinating. Psychologist Catherine Nelson spent years studying how words don't just describe our past, they scaffold it. Before you could speak, your world was a chaotic blur of raw sensory data. It was wet, loud, warm, hungry, but without labels, that data had no place to go. Language is the filing system of the mind. Without it, experience is like water with no container. It exists in the moment, then it's gone. And this isn't just theory. Cultural researchers like Chi Wang from Cornell University discovered something remarkable. The age of your very first memory changes depending on where you grew up. In Western cultures, where parents constantly narrate a child's day, telling them stories about what they did, how they felt, memories start earlier, around age 3.5. But among the Maori of New Zealand, whose entire culture is built on a rich oral tradition of personal history and ancestral storytelling, first memories can reach back to age 2, an entire year earlier. Think about that. The story that gets told about you literally expands the boundaries of your consciousness. Your memory isn't just a recording, it's a skill you were taught by the people who told stories about yourself. We often look at this void in our memory as a loss, but look closer. This was your first true transformation. To become the person capable of logic ambition, and self-awareness, you had to sacrifice the primal creature you were at the start. That child in the photo dismantled themselves neuron by neuron to clear the ground for you. Their mind was disassembled to build your logic, your language, and your consciousness. It is the greatest act of self-sacrifice you will ever perform. If this reframe just hit you, that forgetting your infancy wasn't a loss, but your first transformation, leave a like. So the question isn't why we forget. The question is, what are you building on that empty ground today? If your past was erased to give you a chance to become a unique individual, how intentionally are you using that foundation? We all carry this black hole within us, but it's proof that we are capable of changing so radically that not even a shadow of our former selves remains. If you believe that psychology is the blueprint for understanding who you are, subscribe to Mind Architects. This is where we decode the patterns that no one taught you in school. Drop a comment below. What is your very first memory? How old were you? Let's see how far back the human mind can really reach. Your past might be hidden, but your future is being built right now.